Overall thoughts on the game?
Just didn't think we executed. We got some talented players. We were ready, physically and mentally, for this one. And I just felt like we, I felt like our fundamentals, were not great. A lot of bobbled catches, a lot of kind of arced passes. That stuff makes a huge difference. Every inch matters against a team that's athletic and long, like Virginia is. So, going into the fourth quarter, I think it was a 1-goal game, and we're had a little bit of momentum. Felt like we really stalled out in that quarter a little bit. A couple of failed clears, probably our most failed clears. Certainly we know Virginia's going to ride all game. So I think our most failed clears in the fourth quarter, and probably our most, bobbled plays, bobbled catches, in the fourth quarter. So, without having the ability to analyze it in real time, I just felt like our possessions were not of great quality and were very short in the fourth quarter.
And only 4 shots.
And only 4 shots? Yeah, well, there you go. Right there. So, that stuff happens. You don't have the ball, you start pressing a little bit. I thought they took really good care of the ball. And you just, you need the ball against a team like that in the fourth quarter.
Aiden O'Neal had obviously 12 points last week, and I think only a goal and an assist today. Did Virginia do anything specific to shut him down a little bit, or what did you see there?
Last week was a product of, the attack playing really unselfish. This week I think was a product we knew was going to be very, very different. They're 2 very different teams. Virginia's got really long guys defensively. They were a little slower to support each other, so we was catching the ball. He was catching a little bit deeper, and those guys are pretty good, so, the Virginia guys, almost simply enough, had a, they provided a little bit more resistance today than, the Robert Morris defenseman did last week. So.
Do you think there's a reason why the shots may have dwindled going through the second half and throughout the rest of the game?
We just didn't have the ball. So, fourth quarter, just didn't have the ball. They made some adjustments. Again, I was really happy with the way we cleared the ball in the first half. I think we only failed on 1 clear. Second half, I think third quarter was still pretty good. Fourth quarter, I think we really, they made some adjustments, in the ride there. They actually provided a little less pressure, and I think our guys probably played a little too frantic. We go off sides, we throw one out of bounds. So, yeah, can't shoot it if you're not clearing it.
Real quick, your goalie I thought was incredible.
Yeah, we've got, admittedly 2 of the best goalies in the country. Both guys work really hard. They compete really hard. We got a lot of faith in both of those guys. Zach has been very resilient during his career, and we're always ready to play too. But I'm really proud of Zach. I think he got a couple early, and every goalie knows that's going to give you a lot of confidence. So he played with great confidence, throughout the day. Those guys have great shooters. I'm not sure how many shots they had or how many saves he had, but yeah, Zach's a senior, playing some of his best lacrosse right now. So I'm proud of him.
UVA, Maryland, you guys have had some really tough opponents in here so far. What have you learned about your team through the first few games here?
Can't beat anybody if you don't execute the fundamentals. So that's, you start to, sometimes we get caught up a little bit, in the, the team we're playing and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter if it's, Maryland, Robert Morris, Virginia, or St. John's next week. If we can't pass and catch, we're going to really struggle to find success.